Your 2025 Public Safety Police Hero, brought to you by Columbia Southern University, is Officer Gabe Trujillo of the Gulf Shores Police Department.
Kind of a funny thing. I didn't really have any aspirations to be a police officer, as a child or a teenager or anything like that. But around the time my wife got pregnant, which was close to 5 years ago now, I was in between jobs at the time and knew that we needed some form of steady income. From there, I applied to a couple of police departments throughout the state of Alabama. Went up to Montgomery, interviewed, and got the job there. I did just about 3 years in Montgomery before coming down here to Gulf Shores, and been here for a year and a couple months now. So on that day, April 26th, it was a day like any other day, spring break time. I remember I was down on West Beach when I heard the call come out. We actually have two separate channels that a lot of us have in our ear or through our radio. We have our main channel, which is police dispatch, and we have a fire channel. And typically when you have a situation that would demand emergency services like fire or an ambulance, it'll be dispatched on that channel. And I did hear that. Shortly thereafter, I heard our police dispatch dispatch me and another unit to that address where they advised the gentleman was in cardiac arrest, and drove to the house. Immediately when I got out, there were several people standing outside. I don't know exactly what they were saying, but I could tell that there was some type of trouble, some type of commotion going on inside the house. As we went inside, I was trying to gather a general sense of what was happening, beyond, of course, the fact that the gentleman was in cardiac arrest. I was trying to figure out how, why, and what, all the basic questions you want to know before you get into the room. But there was so much commotion that I wasn't able to really get a clear picture until I was in the room. When I entered the room, Mr. McHugh was laying on the floor, unconscious, not coherent, and his face was purple, which were all the immediate signs that, one, he's in cardiac arrest, and two, my immediate thought was that he had been choking. And right as that thought was going through my head, one of the friends who was on scene said that he was eating steak. He had tried to eat a big piece of steak, and we got lodged into his throat, and he collapsed right there. So using, really basic training and experience, I was just able to keep a cool head. I knew immediately what I needed to do. We have a saying in law enforcement, and it's just find work. Find what you got to do and make sure you do it. And so for me, there wasn't any hesitation. I knew that immediately I needed to start chest compressions, see if I could dislodge whatever was in his throat. And so I got down, on the floor where Mr. McHugh was laying, and proceeded with chest compressions. So as I began chest compressions, I felt that there was just like the body trying to do something as I was doing chest compressions. I pressed a little bit harder, feeling that feeling inside of, his chest, and something came out of his throat. Used my other hand to pull that out of his throat, kept going, and I told a few of his friends that were there with us, hey, if anything else starts coming up, y'all clear that for me, I'm gonna continue chest compressions. So I did, and a lot more food came up, and luckily we got everything out that needed to come out. The chest compressions kept his heart in rhythm. The color, just a few minutes after, started coming back to his face. He was still very incoherent at the time, but he was starting to mumble. Briefly opened his eyes, and I knew that we had been at a place where he'd probably saved his life at that point. It's not about me. I'm glad that I was there that day, but it's in the fact that he gets to continue his life and to be there for his children and his grandchildren. That's the exciting part for me, for sure.
Your 2025 Public Safety Police Hero, brought to you by Columbia Southern University, is Officer Gabe Trujillo of the Gulf Shores Police Department.